Okay, welcome back everyone. This is episode 22 of NulReference Plays the Direwolf 1.2 1.12.2 pack. Made extra sure that everything's working. Did a little bit of a test video just to make sure because I'm tired of having problems. So, I made a pair of platinum shears just because they have huge durability and why not? I'm getting platinum now. Red coal. Red coal is fabulous. This is approximately what a stack of red coal gives you as far as mana. And if you look at that, I would say that's 60% of a mana pool or so. And it burns for like 5 minutes. It burns for a very long time. So I'm going to put that stuff away. And actually, it not only does it burn for a very long time, it puts out a whole lot of mana. With regular coal, one mana spreader was able to do about 5. Four was the flowers stayed empty and the mana spreader wasn't real full. 6, the mana spreader would back up, but it would never overflow because the flowers were done by then. You know, the flowers would never fill all the way up and lose mana. But using red coal, 2 each. 2 each is all it can handle. And as you see, the endo flames are empty, and the mana spreaders, as you can see, they are filling up quite quickly. So, there's our mana generation taken care of for a while. And I am going to want to get a drawer controller up here just so that when I have to put petals away, I can just click. And yet, I did kind of color arrange them. Not sure I like it. And now that it's laid out, I want that one on there and that one on there. But we'll get there. Hi. How are you? I'm going to come say hi to you. I didn't mean to do it that way. I found a trick with killing Enderman. If you're just high enough above their head, if he comes back. Oh, he's in the house now. Let's go say hi to him. Oh, this works. Well, I was going to say, if you're just above their heads, where they just can't quite reach you, they'll stand underneath you and just stay there. So, moving on to our next step, which was, I believe we talked about compact machines last episode and getting into them. So let's look at what it's going to take to get into compact machines. I think that belonged up in the Britannia area. So, compact machine wall. Looks like we need the miniaturization field projector, which means we're going to need personal shrinking devices. So let's start with one. Now this also works as the book. And so it's got all the information in here on how to do it. All the basic information that you need. JEI will give you the crafting recipes. So from here we needed field projectors. So let's see. Does it actually... I'm out of diamonds. No. This cannot be. Let's go find out what's going on. I thought I had like 2 or 3 stacks of diamonds. So what's up? What's up, machine? I have 0 diamonds. I think maybe a glitch ate my diamonds, but that's okay. Because we're going to look at what this glorious machine has done for us. Whoa. We are definitely going to have to hurry up and get this processing machine going. Oh, and look, 2.5 stacks of diamond ore. So I'm going to process this diamond ore with my fortune pick off camera, and I will be right back with diamonds. See you in a minute. So here we are at the top of Diamond Tower. I did some real quick math, and looking at the pulverizers, let's do this diamond. So the ways to make diamond: smelting would only get us 1. Redstone furnace would only get us 1. Pulverizer of ore, would get us 2. Tectonic initiator would get us 3, but I don't have the ability or the desire to make tectonic pyrotheum right now. Compactor, nope. Starlight Infusion would get us 4. That's pretty good, actually. So that would be 620 diamonds. So almost 10 stacks. And that would be the most efficient way to get it, but I don't have any Astral Sorcery built up. So the most efficient I could possibly do is 310 using the Pulverizer. So if I end up with more, wait, no. Let's see. 64, yeah, 310. If I end up with more than 310 diamonds, this tower was worth it. I'll meet you at the bottom with the final count. Alright guys, we're back on the ground. As you can see, I got 5 stacks there. I don't know how many are in my inventory, but we got an easy way to count these. We come over here to our storage drawer. We talk to our storage controller and we go, phoom, put them all in, and let's see what we get. So I got 19 extra diamonds. Pulverizer it is. So I'm not worried about using a pulverizer for that anymore. But I do need to get this done in a hurry because this is filling up bad. So let's get the gold. Let's get the ones that I know I want to pulverize special out of here real quick. Let's get some iron. And we're going to have to start talking about upgrades. So actually, let's get 2 stacks of obsidian ground up. Oh, where'd it go? Over here. Let's get 2 stacks. Let's get a stack of obsidian grinding in that one. And then just put the rest in here. And we'll just let that grind. And that'll give us a stack of obsidian ground up. Okay. So let's go put this Botania stuff away real quick. So now I've got my diamonds, I can start working on my compact machines. Oop. Alright, back to miniaturation field. Oh good, it doesn't eat our personal shrinking device. And I know I'm going to need several of these. So we're going to start with 12. And then, so to make those we need blocks of iron and redstone. Okay. We're going to do this outside just so that I make sure we have enough space for it. Wow, I am low on iron. But there's plenty in that box to be processed. I just have to do it. Don't know how much redstone exactly I'm going to need, so we'll get a bunch. We're going to do this out, like I said, we're going to do this outside because some of these take like a 25 by 25 space, which is going to take a bit. Alright, hold on. Okay. Okay, so if I hit that, oh, it'll show me all the possible places to put it. Oops. Okay, now if I hit it, it'll only show me the 2 places. That's cool. It shows me exactly where they should be. Alright, so that was block of iron. Missing, oh, put that one back one too far. Okay, there's our projection field. So we put a piece of redstone on it, and then throw a piece of redstone at it, right? No. Oh, it only does 1 block space, so it can't see the fact that it's on top of it. So, let's go to the second size. There we go. There now, invalid area, invalid block in field area. What? Oh, I see what's going on. They want to be up one. I don't like the lack of documentation on this mod. It makes it much harder because it should have shown if those other field pieces needing to be up higher, I think. But so I'm guessing from here on out I'm going to have to go up 1 or 2 blocks every time. We'll find out for sure when we get there. We're kind of learning this mod together. Okay, now we've got a scanning block. It's big enough I should be able to go dink and dink. It's still okay with it, and then you throw a redstone in. There we go. Alright, let's see if there are any other recipes to get us more of those than that at once. No. However, I'm going to try something. We'll see how the system feels about this. Because if this works, I'm going to save myself 8 redstone, 9 redstone every time. Nope, it does not like it. It was worth trying. So that makes this annoying because I'm going to need several hundred of these blocks. So I will be back after... Oh, it picked up the one that dropped. I will be back after I have probably 2 or 3 stacks of these. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I forgot I only had 11 blocks of iron, so we got a stack and a half of this stuff. Now, I believe... Let's see. Let's do a use on this. So that's for the tiny machine, which is a 3x3 room, a 5x5. Okay, that... Oh, that makes a redstone tunnel. It makes a giant machine. We don't need a giant. Maximum. I gotta look up what that means. Compact machine. Normal provides a 7x7, so we want a large. So what do we do with a large? We need 98 machine blocks, and we need to build the room, and then throw in an ender pearl. So we need to get this up to a 9x9. So I will be back in just a few minutes once I've rebuilt this. Okay, so I wasn't paying attention to JEI and built the one that will build a 9x9. So I thought it's big enough to hold a 9x9 on the outside. But you actually only need a 5x5 of a hollow 5x5 of compact machine blocks, or so it says. We'll find out soon. And I had some creeper encounters. Freaking hate creepers. Middle of building something, what do you hear? Tss, and it's too late. Alright, now, if this is right, all I gotta do is get out of the field and drop an ender pearl. If it doesn't have to be centered. It doesn't. Good. Now, in theory, that made me a large machine. Yes, a large machine, which is a 9x9 on the inside, which I think is appropriate, being we're playing the Direwolf20 pack. And what do we get? What do we get? We get a large machine. Alright, so first things first, flatten this ground back out, because we're going to need some more things. I did some more reading. We're going to need some XNet bits to control it, some pulverizers, obviously, redstone furnaces, that kind of stuff. I'll probably build those off camera real quick. Hold on just a second. Let me double check something. Looks like we got about 10 minutes to work with, so I will do most of that off camera, most of the machine building, and then I will bring you back when we go to put this machine together. So first thing I want to show you real quick before we go, and I didn't bring everything I needed, is I need a hopper, because we're going to need what are called tunnels to get in and out of the block. So, oh, wait a second. I think I need, I think I'm going to need more iron. Let's see how much iron we've got processed. Probably going to have to come back. Yep, I've got it, but it's not it's not smelted up, so I will see you guys in a few minutes when I'm ready to do all this. I'll have a bunch of stuff in my inventory. Be right back. Okay, note to self. If you don't want to lose 10 minutes of recording, put your headphones back on after you have a sneezing fit. So, I made my tunnels, these tunnels here, and what they are is I'll go ahead and make more because I will use them in the future. So let's go ahead and make them real quick. And I found out you don't have to be centered in the field. As long as whatever you're building fits in the field is all that matters. Unfortunately, you cannot do multiples. I did try that again with a bigger field, hoping it just needed a space around it or space in between them, and at least as of the version that I'm using, it did not work. So like I said, I lost several minutes worth of recording, so we're just going to get right into it, and I'm going to show you what was done, and we'll talk about it, and then I will get back to building it. So our personal shrinking device, we've dropped our cube here, and right click, and you go inside. And a shift right click is why I showed up in the center, or in the corner. You normally pop up in the center of the block. So I've got my 6 pulverizers, my 6 redstone furnaces, my export to the upside of the block. Yes, show me the thing, show me, oh, tunnel, north. No, you're not supposed to be north, you're supposed to be up. Up, there. That's set to up, and this should be set to south. Yes. Okay, set the what? The connectors should be getting power from the controller, I think. Yeah, that one has 0 RF. Oh, it's probably if it's carrying RF. Okay, now we have a long, complex list of things to do here. So the first thing we're going to do is, which one is this? Double click to highlight. That is our input. Okay. So we're going to create a item. We're going to name it input. And we're going to put it in round robin mode because I don't really care about sorting out special grinding right now. I'm getting so much stuff in that it just doesn't matter right now. So that's our input. So this is going to be a extract from the side, stacks, everything. And then we need our pulverizers. Create, insert, insert. Nope. That's right, you have to click it once to make it insert. So it's create. Oh no, you don't have to click it. So we're inserting into all of our pulverizers. Alright, now we are going to go to our output here, and we are going to give it an input as well. No, but not on this channel. No, it doesn't need one on this channel. So those are going to input from the tunnel. I'm going to do the same for channel 2. Is going to be another item channel. Only this one is going to be export from the pulverizers and insert into those. So it's going to be kind of like old McDonald here, EI, except there's no O's. And these are all going to be priority 0 for now because because things are going to happen here in a minute. Okay. So now we've got it into the redstone furnaces, but we're going to have some things that isn't smeltable. So we're going to create an export here, but it's going to be whitelisted. You click it down to enable blacklist. I wish like more mods it would actually flip that so that it shows you whether it's a black or white list. But in any case, so as we get things that are unsmeltable, we will fill this filter with it. And if we need to, we will make a second filter for it as well. Only that's not an extraction, that's an insertion. And that's going to be priority 2. And that's because it will insert it into here before it tries to insert it into the furnaces. Highest numbers first. And then now one more input channel. Again, items. And this, I wish there was a way to just do it all. Alright, what happened there? Oh, I don't need an export there, so we're going to remove that one. But every one of these is going to be an export. This will create as an insert. And this makes everything, yeah, we're offsetting them by 1. There we go. So there is a pattern to this. So what this is going to do is this is going to give us everything that comes back out smelted, finished. And that will all export back into our tunnel. So now, in overall theory, if I'm right, this should work. So let's pop it back outside. I don't have a chest with me. So what I was going to do is I was going to do another XNet controller out here, which needs to be on the connector on the side. Oh, and if you right click on the block without shift, it shows you what's inside. So we're going to shift, we're going to shift, and we're going to put our other controller right here to control what we're pulling. Because remember, we have to put it in on the south side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let things build up inside. I'm not going to connect this cable just yet. So this is a simple 1-channel item. Here we're going to do a extract stack. Here we're going to do an insert. That's all there is to that one, and it looks like I don't have any power over here for it, so we're going to slap one of these under it. And it's charging up, and this should actually start emptying. But it's not. Let's see if we can pop back in here and see what's going on. So what's going on? The XNet, is it because these machines are unhappy with the way they're hooked up? Oh, well, these ones are all sideways. Maybe it's the connectors on the side on the machines that aren't configured right, and therefore it doesn't see it as an inventory that it can use. Although I thought I had these machines turned right, so that might be something else that's going on. So let's go like this, and the back of every machine should just be that. Nothing. This is running, right? Export from east block, which is, which one? This one? I think. Yeah, export out of that block. We are having a problem here. Nothing is getting into the block. I'm going to troubleshoot this, and when I figure out what it is, I'll be back. Okay, that was a fairly quick bit of troubleshooting, except I messed that up there. For whatever reason, needs a chest on the inside. So now we're going to go to chest, and it is going to be get the extract stack. And that should start. Yes, and I do need to reconfigure all the machines. Okay. 2 back from the end there. 1, 2. We're going to need to do that to the furnaces as well. Or I guess I could go with that one. Yeah, that seems to work as well. Doesn't really matter. And then we're going to go with our redstone furnaces. And we're going to do the... Oh, good. We just need 1 click on that. We'll turn auto output on these off just because they're right next to each other. And I don't want to try and double cook some things because, like, for example, coal, which I'm working with right now. Wait, why is that getting coal ore? No. What is going on? What do we got going on here? Explain this to me, controller. You're a separate channel. This chest is extracting to the furnaces, but the furnaces aren't getting coal. Yeah, that pulverizer is getting coal. But why are these furnaces getting coal ore? Did I misconfigure something? Let's disable processing on channel 2. Let's see if that stops it. And why didn't all of them get coal ore? Why only that one? I have a feeling I have something configured wrong. Well, it's not getting anything else, so let's turn channel 2 back on. Let's see if that starts up again. It does. Okay, well, insert blacklist coal ore. Not exactly sure why it's only doing it with coal and only on that one, but I don't have an answer for that because I didn't put any inserts on channel 1, which my understanding was the channels were entirely separate. I have no inserts on channel 1 for... So that's pulverizer. Yeah, because it's every other one. Is it every other one all the way, or does it change? No. Huh. Okay, well, we blacklist coal ore. I don't understand it, but we do what we got to do to make it work. I will be investigating that to find out what is going on there. Enable processing on this channel. So now if I take this out, it's still getting... What the heck? Let's fix the rest of them. Oh, wait a second. Now that one's getting it too. Why aren't you guys? You are. You were getting coal. You're getting everything. Okay. New plan. We're going to need a second controller. It looks like. I think. Now, we should not need a second controller. That should have worked. Import, and this is extract. Well, I guess I'm going to go get another controller, and I'm going to put a chest here. You know, make this, because this is a connector. I'm going to make this a connector here. And I guess I'm going to go get another controller and a chest, and use a chest as a center for this, and get everything back out of here the way it's supposed to be. I don't completely understand what's going on there, that these are getting anything, because they shouldn't be getting anything directly, but they did. So I'm going to go take care of that, and I'm going to call it an episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Okay, so I lied. I'm not ending the episode, but I did figure this out. All connectors on a controller are connected no matter what channel they're on. So I have this controller, which pulls our input, puts it into the pulverizers. And then I have this controller, which pulls it out, puts it in that chest. And then this controller pulls it out of that chest and puts it into the redstone furnaces. And yes, I'm not kidding. And now we pull it out with yet another controller and send it to the output. And I actually have a missing connection here, because I have to come off of this somewhere, somehow. Oh, I'm probably just gonna have to blacklist everything on this one that's not supposed to go into the smelters. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna throw another tunnel on the wall over here, and we're gonna make it north, I think north. Let's go look. Is north the back of this stupid block? Yes. There we go. So I'm going to have to throw a connector on there, and boom. So, to say this is ludicrous, and how much easier this would have been with, oh, I don't know, Ender.io if it existed in this version, would be an understatement. This is insane. There is no way to separate the channels that I can determine. I tried using the colored connectors. The controller only sees one color at a time. I didn't even try and hook those up together to see if they were going to behave together. You know, I did not hook the controller up and configure the red, then break the red connector and config, because no, that's craziness. And the colors there's nothing that interconnects the colors except routers, and I don't even want to try and start with routers with the way this is. This is insanity, but this should work. You'll find out next episode if this works, or if I've come in here and used, you know, redid this all with the thermal expansion ducts, which may be what ends up happening. But I'm going to get this running off camera. This is craziness. This is going to be a whole bunch of setup to get this to work, and all I have to say is it better work fantastically at this point. Oh, because I got to blacklist that and whitelist that, so that's obnoxious. Alright guys, I'm going to call it an episode here, and we're going to see how this works out next time. Like, share, and subscribe. Throw a comment on this if you have any idea how to do this better, because this is nuts. This is just nuts. Of course, I've got a couple week lead on my video, so it may be a while before I respond to your comment, just because this video won't be up for about a week and a half. Because I end up doing, you know, between 4 and 5 videos a day, and when I do them, and then I'll take a break for a couple days. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully I either get this working right or I find a better solution. Although this is a lot of material going into this, because those connectors aren't cheap, or the controllers aren't cheap, and neither are the connectors. It doesn't take a shulker box, it's just any kind of chest, but it takes a lot of lapis, and this was nutty to build. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.